And we're in Da Nang. Da Nang already looks pretty cool. We're right on the river. There's lots of lights and funkiness. There's a bridge in the shape of a dragon, which is also pretty cool. We've only just got here, showered up in the hostel, so we're gonna go and find somewhere to eat and definitely get a beer because I really fancy a beer. That's the plan so far. So we've come into some tiny little restaurant. It's very small, and we've ordered something. We don't know what it is, but we've ordered something. But we have some cold beer, so that's what counts. Okay guys, so we've now come to a place called Sophie. It's probably the fanciest bar here. Got some cocktails. We've also bought a shisha. We're gonna sip on this and who knows, maybe head back, maybe find somewhere else. Probably head back because I don't think we'll find anywhere as nice as this. But yeah, so probably see you tomorrow. It is a beautiful morning here in Da Nang. The sun is out. I am trying my best to not get burnt, which it's not exactly easy considering I've not got any sun cream on. So that is something we need to find, sun cream. We're just gonna have a little wander around today. We've booked to go and see the bridge with the funky hands tomorrow. And then the day after, we're gonna go down to Hoi An, I think that's what it's called. And that's gonna be another bike trip, which is very cool. But yeah, so we're just gonna have a wander, have a bit of explore. It's a lovely day. We're gonna cross the funky Dragon Bridge, because by all accounts there is a market the other side. So let's see what we can find. Found the beach. Considerably sweatier than I was before, as you can see from my shimmering arms. Found some sun cream, got some water, we've survived. But the beach is stunning down here. Absolutely beautiful. It's a shame we didn't bring any swimming stuff, but I am 100% going to be sticking my feet in that in a second. And I feel as though some kind of icy drink, maybe an ice cream, is needed to quench the thirst and to cool us down. Yeah, but no, beautiful beach, surrounded by some mountainous areas. Lovely down here. So just sat down for a drink. I've got a strawberry, peach and orange iced tea. That's banging. Yes. So we're walking back from the beach now. Just stopped off and got a bao bun. These ones are beef with a duck egg. So let's give it a go. Here it is. See what it tastes like. That's good. So like beef filling, duck egg. This is delicious. So we've had a few hours of chilling at the hostel and we are thinking about going out for a beer or finding some food. We've come up to the 5th floor, I think this is, which is the little bar area. Sadly, I'm assuming this is a COVID issue. The bar is not operational, but it's such a cool little place. We've got some chairs, got some outside dining as well. There's outside areas. and has really nice views over the river. So I think we'll probably grab some beers. They sell them downstairs and then maybe bring them up, sit at the little bar area, and we could just stay here and watch the sunset. So we're gonna do that. Yeah. Steph is getting some banh mi, which is a bit like a, well, they're delicious. It's like a baguette with a load of stuff in it. It's top notch. We have also just been and got some noodle soup, and her lips are as red as her face from the sunburn because it was quite chilly. It was good. It was tasty, delicious. But yeah, she's not had enough of the chili, so she's getting more chili stuff, and we'll laugh later when she's crying. So it comes in a bread roll, and then you've got all your different bits and bobs. They make it for you right there. So today we've already got lost. We are doing a day tour for the, what's it called? The Golden Bridge?
Yeah.
The Bridge of the Hands. So we're doing a bit of a tour, but in the 5 minutes that we went to the loo, the tour guide has disappeared with the entire tour. So we're kind of just wandering with a crowd now, hoping that we find him and don't get left on some random hillside in the middle of Vietnam. It's pretty much how it's going. Okay, we found him. You're not stressed, are you, Steph?
No, I'm not stressed at all.
Here's our man, and here's his flag. There we go, that was quite a fun ride up. And now we're going to go and see the Bridge with the Hands. Woo. Enjoy it?
It was great.
She wasn't stressing or panicking at all.
Never me.
So we're now on the bridge. It is really busy, but we're here. So it's really cool up here, but there are so many people all wanting the same picture. That one. But the views are amazing. So we came up in that cable car from all the way down the bottom, and the views are stunning all the way around. These are some really big hands though. So it all makes a bit more sense now. So this is the senses garden, and all of the statues represent a different sense. So the hands are the bridge over there, the feet that are there, the faceless head, the hands, all of that represent your five senses: taste, smell, touch, sight, sound. Makes a bit more sense now that it's been explained to me, because before it was just a bit weird. Just stopped for some food, trashy hot dog, and some sesame balls with coconut inside. Good?
I was sure good.
So we're now wandering down this path. There is a flower garden and a pagoda down here apparently. So we're having a little search. There's lots of French influence. There was a lot of French influence before when we were in Hanoi. All of like the cobble streets and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have a little look, see what we can find. We've got about 40 minutes before we need to meet the guide back at the top. So yeah, we'll see what we can find. But there are flowers coming up down here. Another big ass Buddha. The story of the maze garden. Hopefully we come out. Who knows? Bye, Steph. No.
Oh.
Damn it. I've lost her. This place is pretty cool. Oh, look at this. Ah, sit down and wait. Boo.
Well, that was eventful.
And we're out. We made it out alive in one piece. Now that is a big bird. We've come back out. It's a big bird. The gardens continue. Let's try and find this pagoda. Anyway, let's try and find the pagoda. Work it, Steph. Work it.
Do you like it?
So we've now found the pagoda. It is here. It's really nicely decorated. It's right on the top of this mountain with views all the way down into the valley there. Very scenic. We're now at the next bit, which is like a French village and an amusement park. This place is getting weirder and weirder as we go on, but can't complain. So we're on our way for a buffet lunch now. This place is just ridiculously confusing. Like, you think it's just a bridge, and now we're in some Vietnamese French village with a theme park. Oh, I don't even know. You confused as I am?
I'm very confused right now.
So we're now walking around the French village, which is probably what I would describe more as the Vietnamese version of a French village. I mean, there's beer. I don't even want to guess how much it's going to cost, but there is at least beer. We're off to Hoi An today, and here's our rides. So, So we've just stopped and we've come to a pottery place. Funky little place that sells pottery, and we're having a lovely little lady make something with pottery, which is quite cool. We're now trying our own hands at pottery.
Yeah.
That's what I've just made. The lady made this one. But you can do that. So we've now been dropped off at the centre of Hoi An. The motorbikes can't come down here, so they've literally sort of dropped us off and let us go for a wander. There's a nice river just here. So yeah, it's beautiful so far. So we're gonna have a little wander, have a little look around and see what we can find. So we've been having a little wander. Hoi An is absolutely beautiful. Really nice sort of traditional buildings, loads of like flowers, little market stalls, shops selling traditional clothing and food. Yeah, it's beautiful around here. So we're gonna keep on having a wander. And I think an iced coffee would be amazing. I'd fancy a nice coffee, I don't know about you. But something refreshing would go down well. So I think that will be the next thing to look for. Iced coffee secured. Right, we're now going to go back and find our two budding motorcyclists who are going to carry us on with the rest of the tour. So we've just stopped off again. We're going to be getting in one of these coconut boats. Another boat and another hat.
So that's when the first time that I do kissing this boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, one moment. Yeah.
We've just gone up the river and now we are going down through here, which is full of coconuts apparently. So these are all coconut flowers. Nice. So we've now stopped off for lunch in a place that sells banh mi. Banh mi are the sandwiches. So apparently they're really good. According to the guys, they're locals, so I'm going to trust them. So time for lunch. Here it is. So we've been dropped off down this funky little side road where the locals grow sort of like fruits and vegetables and stuff. Not really sure why we've been dropped here, but it's nice to have a little wander to see some of sort of the local way of life. Our guide was saying that they wake up really early, about 4 AM to come out and water them, and then as it starts to cool down a bit around 4 or 5 PM they come out again. So yeah, it's quite nice I suppose to walk around where the locals live and things, but not really sure why we're here. But anyway, once we go and find our guides again, I think they're just up here, we're then going to head off to a place called Marble Mountain. One would assume there's marble up there, but I don't yet fully know what we're going to be seeing, but that's the next part of the tour. It's currently 1:15. We've got about 4 more hours, so I guess we have to see what's in store for us next. Okay, we have got to Marble Mountain, and as the name states, there's lots of marble and also lots of stairs.
There is nothing like feeling young and free. leave it all behind, all behind. Time.
So the first stop, there was a pagoda just down there which I filmed, but we're now in this massive cave with a Buddha and it goes all the way back there. It's nice and cool in here, which is needed. There's more. Found another Buddha. I don't know if it's picking up on film, but there are also bats in here. We can hear them, haven't seen any yet because it's quite high. But, oh, there's one flying. They're flying above. It's really high. And they're all in there making lots of sounds. It's nice in here. Okay, so we've just done the big cave and we are now on our search for the path to the summit, to the highest point. We've got a little map which is proving relatively useful. So, yeah, I reckon it's up there.
Okay.
So there's a
doorway.
tight doorway
Well, it's like
opening
a
to
little
a cave.
doorway.
It's not a doorway.
It's been cut out, look.
It's been cut out. Blimey. So yeah, so we're gonna have a little march up there and hopefully we will see some spectacular views. So I've worked out that this map is far too simplified. There are many more paths than are on this. But this one's going up at least. So that's a start.
So fast, time goes by so fast. There is nothing like feeling young and free. Gonna leave it all behind.
So it was fairly steep in places and it's very hot. I'm sweating, my arms are shiny, but we got to the top. Some pretty nice views. How you doing, Steph?
I'm doing good.
She's lying.
I'm alive now. I can breathe again.
Well, what comes up must go down, I suppose. It's quite a long way. Best we get a start. And that is Marble Mountain complete. Really nice views. The caves were really cool. And I believe this is the last stop of our trip. So we are making our way back down the steps. There's only 160 or so, not too many. Despite the fact that they are like what feels like a meter high. And then we're gonna get back on the bikes and I believe we are then gonna be taken back to the hostel. So yeah, pretty good day so far. I say so far because it is only 2:30. But yeah, and I think it's about a 35 or 40 minute drive back to Da Nang, which is where we are staying. Yeah. So we are at 3:20 and we have almost pretty much finished the tour. So the gents have dropped us off at this Lady Buddha, which is on the hillside by Da Nang. There is like a whole garden of these bonsai trees. Loads of them, they're pretty big. They look really, really amazing in this environment. There's like a big gate there, and then you can see out over Da Nang, all of the coastline. There's also a temple here as well. So yeah, it's really pretty. We're gonna spend a little bit of time here, get a few pictures, and then I think the next trip is to the hostel. And this is the big Lady Buddha. By all accounts, she's like 67 meters tall. Pretty big. There she is. Can't see it that easily because there are trees there, but all over there you can just about see the buildings. That is Da Nang, and it kind of goes all the way from there, all the way around, and ends sort of over there somewhere. So one of the things I learned, and this was back in Ho Chi Minh, but I've seen it now, is outside the temples and the pagodas, they have these lions, and they guard the front of the temple or the pagoda. And the female is always on the right, and the male is always on the left. and the female is a female because she's always with a young. So this one here has a baby, whereas the male does not. And apparently sometimes the males can have like spears next to them. In this case, this one doesn't. It is just as it is. But like I say, the female has a baby with her. If you didn't know, now you know. There's one. There's another one. We've walked past one. There's one in the tree. And we're back. Hey. We just got back to the hostel. I think we're a bit hot. Definitely a bit sunburnt. But that was really good. The gents have just left. Highly recommend going and checking them out.
Yeah.
So they're with a tour company called Easy Rider. If you guys are in Da Nang, especially if you are what's this place, the Seahorse Hostel, go and check them out. Go and book a tour with them. They do all sorts. They don't just go down; they go up as well, all over Vietnam. So go and check them out. Okay, guys, I am now enjoying a nice cold beer, sitting up at the bar, which is where I was last night. We have got 12 hours, give or take, left of being in Vietnam. We're flying out to Bangkok tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, for the last day and a half before I fly back. Steph is continuing to travel on. She's going down to Phuket, but I am going back to Dubai. It's been amazing here in Vietnam. Vietnam has been a lot of fun. Ho Chi Minh City, which is the first place we went to, very busy, lots going on, but we enjoyed it. And Da Nang so far has been really nice and relaxing. We've got lots done in the few days that we've been here, so I highly recommend. But I'm going to wrap the video up now, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. That is the end of my traveling before I fly back to Dubai and back to work, which starts next week, which is a bit crazy. So yeah, the next video I put out will be from back home in Abu Dhabi, and I will probably do a video talking about my summer and what I enjoyed about it most and things like that. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the video up now. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, comment down below if you want to know anything about traveling and about being a teacher at this time of year. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.